Hello everyone. In this half term, we are going to learn about the web design. We learn the foundation of the web design. So we're going to start our first lesson. In the first lesson, you're going to find out three things. We'll learn about the three things. First of all, number one, we're going to create a folder and we'll name it. Number two, we'll find out what do we need so that we can practice our HTML. What are the important tools is needed in our computer to practice HTML? That's what we're going to find out. And finally, we are going to find the meaning of our HTML. First of all, we are going to create a folder, then we'll name it, and the name we'll give is year8html. So I'm going to create a folder, and you'll see how I'm going to create a folder. I'm going to create a folder here in my desktop. So to create a folder, I'm going to click on right button. If you click on right button, it should appear like this, and I'm going to take my cursor on new. If I take my cursor on new, is one more things comes on the right hand side with the list of the things, and first one is saying that folder is created. At this moment it got a name, new folder. I'm going to change this name. If I type year8 HTML, then if I press enter in my keyboard, the name is changed to year8 HTML. So our folder got a new name, which is year8 HTML. In the second part of our lesson, you're going to find out what do we need to practice HTML. In our computer, we need two things to practice HTML. One is the web browser, and second thing is the text editor. Now, what is a web browser? Web browser is a tool or a software in your computer which you use, or which everyone uses to access the website. Okay, why we use the web browser? We'll use the web browser to check how our website looks like. Okay? The second things we need in our computer is the text editor. In our computer, Notepad is by default, it comes with our computers, so I'm going to use the Notepad. This text editor is you're going to write your code in the text editor. So the important of this text editor, we're going to write our code in this text editor. Okay, to write our code. Now, for the web browser, as in the school, all our computer with the Google Chrome. So all of you are familiar with the Google Chrome. I'm going to use the Google Chrome. But in your computer, if you don't have the Google Chrome, you still can use the Internet Explorer for the Windows computer, and if you have Apple computer, you can use Safari. Text editor, I'm going to use the Notepad, so you don't need to download anything. This comes with the computer, and now I'm going to show you how to access these Google Chrome or Notepad. Download the Google Chrome in your computer. You'll see it should be on your desktop name as Google Chrome. At this moment, this is the Google Chrome. But if for some reason, if it's not in the desktop, you can find from the all programs. If you just type it Google Chrome and you click the Google Chrome sign, it should come to your screen, and then this is ready to use. For some reason, if you don't have the Google Chrome, same way you can use the access the Internet Explorer. You just type Internet Explorer. If you type the Internet Explorer, you can see with the E sign, the Internet Explorer, you click it, then your Internet Explorer is ready for checking our code. So we got our Internet Explorer, we got our Google Chrome, and if you got the Apple computer, same way you can find from your menu, from the taskbar, you can find your Safari. Now to find the Notepad, you just type same way, you just click over here, and you just from the all program list you type Notepad, and then you'll find the Notepad. Then we're going to write our code, whatever you need to, you're going to write it, we'll save it in our folder, then we'll see how it works. Okay, so now we're going to find out what HTML stands for. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. HTML is a markup language, and we will use this markup language to create structure of our website. So what HTML does, it describes the structure of a website. It describes the fundamental foundation of a website. Okay, that's what the HTML does. If this is the basic. If you want to create any website, HTML is the foundation, is the basic for any website. So we have learned the three important things. First of all, we create a folder which is needed so that we can put all our work in that folder. Secondly, found we need two things to practice our HTML. First one is web browser. We are going to use the Google Chrome, but if you don't have the Google Chrome, you can use the Internet Explorer or Safari. And we need the text editor. For our all lessons, we are going to use the Notepad as a text editor. And finally, we found what HTML stands for. It stands for Hypertext Markup Language, and it describes the structure or website. Now we are going to write our HTML code. To write the HTML code, tags are important. We'll find out what these tags are. But the one of the important rule: if you open a tag, you must close that tag. You always remember, if you open a tag, you're going to close that tag. Okay. To write the HTML, we need the Notepad. I have opened the Notepad. So you're going to write our first HTML. As I said, the tag. These are the tag. HTML is a tag. So if I open the HTML, how are you going to open this HTML? You just put less than and greater than sign. Inside that sign, you just writing the HTML. Now the tag is opened. This is the opening tag. This is the opening tag. Now how I'm going to close this tag? If I write same tag, the difference is this sign. This is the sign, and the name is same. So to open a tag, you just use the less than and greater than sign, and inside you write the tag name. To close it, additionally use this backslash sign, then you write your tag name. Okay, that's how you're going to use you're going to write a tag, you're going to open a tag, and you're going to close a tag. Now this is our HTML tag. We are telling our program or the web browser this is our HTML. Inside this HTML, you need to remember two important things is needed. One is the head tag. Same way, you're going to write HEAD head, then you close. This is our opening head tag, and you're going to close this head tag HEAD. So you close this head tag, and we need one more tag which is very important, which is body. So when you're writing any HTML, this is basic structure of writing HTML. You got main HTML opening tag, then you close your HTML tag, then inside that HTML you got one opening head tag, then you close your head tag, then you go into your opening body tag, and you close your body tag. Most of our code, almost all of our code, we are going to write here. All the code we are going to write inside body. Inside the head, we are going to give what we're going to do inside this head. For all our lessons, we will just use our title page inside this head. Okay, so for the HTML main structure, three things you need to remember. One is the HTML tag. If you open that tag, you close it. The second tag, we need the head tag, and you close the head tag. Inside the head tag, we can give out the title of our website. And another important tag is body tag, and you close the body tag, and whatever the code we write, it goes inside the body. Now I'm going to save this. I'm going to save it file, save as. Then I'm going to select the folder which I have created before in desktop, and the name of the folder is here HTML. I select this folder, then I'm going to give a name, lesson 1. This is another important thing. When you're saving the HTML, you need to tell the computer this is my HTML file. How are you going to do that? You're going to use the HTML extension. So after you name, this is the file name, lesson 1. Then after that, you just tell this is my HTML, and you write down HTML. And if your computer is selected like this text document, select here and select the all files. Okay, so you just give a name, lesson 1, then you give the extension which is HTML, Then if your computer for any reason select the text file, you just click all files and save it. Now my file is saved, so I'm going to find out how this file is here in my desktop. Year 8, or is year 8 HTML. You can see now next to this file comes as E. That means my file is by default is Internet Explorer. If I click on this file now, it's going to open in the Internet Explorer. Okay, at this moment I don't have anything, that's why it's not showing anything, and it's showing, see that my computer name, what about the username. But if I want to open this using the Google Chrome or any other browser, I just select the file, right click, then I select open with, then I can click Google Chrome. It's going to open in the Google Chrome. Same way it's going to open in the Google Chrome. That's what is done. Now in this lesson, this is the final, this is the basic structure of the HTML. Okay, this is the basic structure of HTML. You got 3 important tags. One is the HTML tag, head tag, and body tag. Now inside the head tag, if you want to give the title of our website, we write the title tag, then we close this title tag. Now if I want to give the name of my website, title of my website, I can write it. So I'm going to write here my first web site. Now I'm going to save this. Saved. Now if I come to my web browser, or if I go to this file again, I close it, I go inside my folder and right click, select my file, then right click, open with Google Chrome, or if you directly, you're going to see the name of the title had changed. Before it wasn't like this. Now the title says change my first website. So I'm going to make this one half now so that you can see my code, and next half I'm going to do it for, so make it a little bit smaller so that, yeah, that's better. So my code is on my left hand side. How I did it, just I hold it here, drag it to the right until it becomes half. That's my code, this is my code. Okay, see my first website is here, and this is the title, and this become my first website. If I change to this to my website and save it, file save, now I refresh it, you'll see the name is going to change. It's become my website. Okay, that's how you change your title. So in this lessons, what we have learned, we have created a folder. Then we found the 2 things we needed to practice our website, and then we found what is the meaning of the HTML, what it does. Then we have written one small HTML code. In the next lessons, we'll do more code inside the body section.